21 seniors playing for the final time today at Boone Pickens Stadium with a chance at a Big 12 title. And today, the Texas Tech Red Raiders come a-calling as the Cowboys hope to keep their chances for a championship alive. Felton, Reginald Davis, numbers 2 and 27 respectively. And it'll go right through the end zone for a touchback. Texas did not make the trip. He got banged up, was not able to practice as much as they wanted. So it's Stockton that will carry the mail to open this game. A lot of adjustments which they've been making the back half of the season. Stockton forges ahead off the right side. Conversions are 55%, so they're down from the number 1 spot after last week. That pass is incomplete. Familiar, it should. Grad transfer from Stanford. This boot is high and was rushed a bit. As a result, it's going to be a very short kick off the instep. Share of playing time with Chris Carson, injured for 4 games this year, is in the backfield. And there's a slant caught by Jawan Seals.
Fast and tempo, this is what they want to do.
Stretch play for Justice Hill, and he spun down behind the line of scrimmage. Rudolph dumps it on the check down. It's a shallow cross to Jawan Seals. It's another first down. Rudolph looking for the post. It's caught. It's McCleskey. It's touchdown. Got a very difficult third quarter. Overcame it to win. McCleskey with his 7th touchdown.
Scoring. They're going to try to counter here.
Another touchback is Davis. 91 seconds, and Jalen McCleskey caught a 26-yard touchdown pass to get them in great position to open this game at a 7-0 lead. Batson is stopped in his tracks right away. Handling the chores here for some time now under Mike Gundy, and Justin Stockton pressed into duty today because of the injury.
Watch film, they're never taking a play off.
Stockton on the delay. They were 7 of 19 last week, so 7 of their last 21. I think he may have hit the deck too soon.
Yeah, he sure was short. Did take off. They made him pay for it. The Texas Longhorns did.
High end-over-end punt taken by Barry J. Sanders. Justice Hill is in the backfield. The outstanding freshman. Play fake turn. Ball tipped into the air. Curl. Caught by Lacey, number 15, and down the sidelines he goes.
Going fast now, trying to take advantage of this single safety look. Should be a couple of plays open.
That's Washington. His first catch of the day.
Is Oklahoma State 343 yards.
Washington, little wide receiver screen. Rudolph, little fade. It's Washington, it's touchdown. Worthy of a look.
Well, there's it.
Watch the ball.
Yeah.
It's moving. It's still moving. Does he have control?
He
no,
does not. He does not have control. That's a good call.
Standing of the rules.
The receiver did not maintain possession of the ball with the foot on the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line.
Play fake to Hill, and Mason Rudolph for the touchdown. Well, they bit on that play fake. Big time. Except that was read nicely by Rudolph. And he takes it in. There's Felton, number 27. Amendola gets it away. 3 straight touchbacks that he's delivered. He's got a big, big leg. Mahomes in at quarterback. Nothing doing on the ground with Stockton. Tech really going out of their way to try to create something on the ground. Markers down as that pass is caught.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 58. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
A lot of movement. He's forced into the starting lineup today due to injury. Mahomes again looking for some help. And that pass is caught. Well, that's beautifully done. California got 16 on it.
They're trying to go fast, too.
On 3rd and inches, Stockton, I think, just got the line to make before being pushed back. And it's short.
Yep.
That was not a good spot for them. In today's world, getting a...
Well, you just look at his foot. His left foot is sitting there on the X.
Right
you can
there.
see it.
But see, I don't believe that you'll ever get one of these overturned.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field was short of the line to gain stands, 4th down.
Yeah, I've never seen it happen.
With this guy creeping up, the soft spot is to the right. Nice job. That's holding.
You think? Stockton was held and twirled and held again.
During the run, holding defense number 4.
Yep.
A 10-yard penalty will be added at the end of the run. First down.
That's a good game.
Yeah, Kurt Tucker, also a star linebacker, had him wrapped up too. Beautiful out pattern to Derek Williams in the backfield, number 27. And Mahomes.
And he kept it.
Yes, he did.
Breeds.
Felton inside the 30. It pops free for Felton.
This is a nice shoestring tackle, and they're playing fast.
Big time to Cutie. And Kiki gets it down to the 10. Little out pattern for Cantrell. Outstanding open field tackle for
a negligible game.
But a first down and goal. And here's Mahomes. And he goes in standing up. Just like that. Texas Tech has answered after that critical 4th down conversion. The year. Hatfield for the extra point.
Get them slow. You got to make sure points per possession are going to be a major factor. Every time they get the ball, they've got to think score.
To Washington High School.
Hornets.
And he'll carry it on the stretch play. Right on cue, ahead for 8. Hill again ahead for a first down. Malik Jenkins.
Booker T. Washington, they'll be able to help this ball club down the stretch.
Too much room given to Chris Lacey. That's just an easy pitch and catch. Washington down at the bottom of your screen. Rudolph. Right on time. It's Lacey again. Finally thrown out of bounds because he's getting rid of it so quickly. They have had the 1 sack. Wide open is the tight end. The Cowboy back, Zach Veach. And they go quickly again. Rudolph. Stops shy of the end zone. In the game, more the power back here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Record passing Dan Bailey. The clock. And Amendola once again boots it big time. Not even a chance for Reginald Davis to take it out.
Doesn't get any better than
Husky
that.
Stadium. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Here's Felton ahead for 3, maybe 4 yards. DeMarcus Felton had that 15-yard burst. Stockton in motion, and now Mahomes loads up and looks for and finds Jonathan Giles.
Hold up corner and the safety.
Quick out to Cantrell, and Dillon with his second catch. And it's Felton. Nothing doing. He'll be stopped shy. Second quarter. After the 41 in the first, there's that quick burst again. That's 3 times that play's been there. 31 yards for Felton. Stockton now on the stretch. How about that?
That's
inside
nice.
the 20 to the 19. And Reed is coming to the game, number 29. Mahomes' pass is to Cantrell underneath. Stockton down to the 4.
But it doesn't equate to their 1-loss record.
Cantrell, touchdown.
Except when you look at the defense.
I'm glad you threw that one in. Ask him to do it. He understands that aspect of the position. And Barry Sanders will bring it out. Up to the 25-yard line. Dundee has developed them through the years. It's just amazing. A pump fake and a beauty. And now looping it deep, and it's going to be picked off.
He dropped it, didn't
No,
he?
he had it and then dropped it as he hit the deck.
Goes up, sights it in the light, and then comes down, and maybe his own battery mate there knocked it out of him.
And the ball hit the deck and popped free. And that's really one of those that you know hurt. On 3rd and 3. Once again it seals his size and strength.
To try to double up in some of these explosive plays that defines them in the last few weeks.
The pass was a little high, but McCleskey gathered it in. 2nd and 9. Chris Carson. And the Georgia native almost makes the line to make his way here. A circuitous route to his senior day. Now here for the first time to watch your son play. Two different styles of running. And here goes the freshman. He's got it into the...
They can get a nice little zone read inside.
Hill twisting, turning, churning. Touchdown.
It's 5 drives now resulting in points, touchdowns.
Chance so far today, but this is his first boot in this quarter, and it looks like he'll
here. Well, they just let it go.
Another
out.
touchback.
Wow.
DeMarcus Felton in the backfield for Mahomes, who opens this drive. A different kind of play selection day for Cliff Kingsbury. The ground game, and even without Daly, everything in the playbook now for Mahomes. Bootleg action, and he throws it for the sidelines. Well, they're going to say out of bounds at midfield. Season.
Yeah, let's take a look at it here. He had those feet. I think that right toe was down, Timmy. Wow.
This one right here will be perfect to show us.
That's control.
I agree with you.
After reviewing the play, the ruling of an incomplete pass stands as called.
Wow.
3rd down.
But we can respectfully disagree.
Absolutely.
Part of the game. Underneath, Cantrell. Doesn't matter now. He's got the first down on the season for Mahomes in the air. Will he get it here? Looping it high into the air and incomplete. In these kinds of situations in the slot, there's the quick slant to Cutie. And he's about a yard, maybe 2 consecutive years. Job well done by Mahomes. Felton, nothing doing. Stuffer.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 7. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. 1st down.
Right here on the outside, you can see him coming in. Got that right hand along the face.
Sadler
never lets go of it.
Keep this track meet alive, and Felton again will get it down to about the 20-yard line. Ball's on the ground. Looks like the Cowboys may have it.
It was the incorrect read.
Wow, I think the Red Raiders may have gotten control.
He's trying to read. You see his eyes on the inside. He's looking inside. The ball is out. He can't get his eyes back out to the edge to look at the defense.
Underneath on the check down, it's Jonathan Giles. Chances for turnover opportunities go awry. That pass to Cantrell is a little low. It's out to the bottom of your screen. On 2nd and 10. On the cross, it's Willies. Very few that hasn't been moved. And Morales will follow him off the left side front. And it's a patchwork offensive line now. Mahomes, design run. Met at the 3-yard line by Trey Flowers, and the ball pops loose, but I think the whistle had stopped play.
Timmy, look at how quickly the black jerseys get around the ball. And again, this is a credit to Glenn Spencer, the defensive coordinator for Oklahoma State.
Down at the 3. Quick wide receiver screen. It's actually Stockton, and he gets inside the pylon for the touchdown. Hatfield's extra point is look out, and that's what's happened in the second. They've been in total command. On Fox, the Fox family of networks, that Washington game especially. Justice Hill, 3 of them were by Texas Tech. They have been stuffed early in this game. James Washington.
The yards after the contact.
Mason Rudolph on the comebacker for Seals.
Off coverage with the corners.
Hill. Good penetration. And they go the other way to McCluskey. That ball is dropped and picked up. It's Chris Williams that has it.
Help his team out down the stretch. This after score, that's Brinks down there. On the ground, the ball comes out clearly.
First turnover of the game for either team. And that pass is caught by Jonathan Giles, and he's got it inside the 30. Down early, 14-0. Texas Tech's got the machinery in position now. And Felton. Mahomes decides to keep it. And he jitterbugs his way inside the 10. Mahomes decides to keep it himself on the read.
Switch.
Mahomes just gets rid of it. That was well defended.
Oh, big fella out here.
78 is eligible, and look at that.
Wow.
The formation got it done.
Yep.
It's a touchdown. The extra point. Well, we did find out who didn't make the trip. And here's the kick. Barry Sanders that are here assessing the game. We're actually trying to call the game and present the product.
That's right.
That's got to be taken care of. It's Bush League, and it needs to stop. Barry Sanders is back deep, and this one will go all the way through the end zone for a touchback. Right on cue, Washington does have it.
Because of the umbrella coverage by Texas Tech.
Just don't want him to have that explosive play. Keep him in front of you. This time he got behind. Some good penetration by Braden Fehoko there. As you see Hill cutting it back up. Rudolph gets away from Fehoko and Pipkins. And now is stopped at the 45 as Malik Jenkins stayed home. Cameron Batson is back deep. Zach Seiner gets it off. And Batson with a fair catch at the 13-yard line. And now Texas Tech with an opportunity with a drive here to take their first lead. That's Cameron Batson, the wide receiver.
Is always better than second and longer.
Felton.
It's right here in the format.
Quick slant, incomplete, was dropped. Sanders and McCleskey back deep. Oh, fake, and it's caught. Barton's done it again. This time he's done it in the air. Last week it was on a run.
It's crazy. Gerald Morrow, number 5, again was working outside, and he sees it and recognizes it, but it's just a little bit late. You're talking about a gutsy call.
Trade style, the Mike Leach protege approach. I mean, it's no big deal for them to go for it on fourth down. On the ground to be effective. Mahomes, that ball was tipped and then caught by Cantrell.
Who tipped that ball? He just got hand right underneath it.
And it's Cantrell now, the wide receiver screen. That's Batson. He's got it.
An eligible man downfield. Offense number 78. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Stockton, he gets 3 and is then pushed back by Averett. Mahomes being chased. Batson, the intended receiver. None since, and now all of a sudden a couple in a row to open this half. And now you see the bounding ball inside the 10. What is an excellent punt by Barden. Became a Purple Heart University for their outstanding service. Flushed from the pocket.
Cue on that lip too.
Oh, it was good. Hill. Well, the freshman sets sail to give the field position back. Washington, incomplete. Over the middle and caught. Lacey again, his 4th grab of the day.
Pocket, big gainer.
Hill to the 22-yard line.
Painting this field from left to right in a very impressive fashion.
We get the 5-6-yard chunk. So it's Carson's turn. The senior from Georgia, touchdown. High school in the Atlanta area. Had to forego a commitment, wound up going to Butler and there to give him a blow. Reginald Davis is back deep awaiting this kick. And yet again, you know, those aren't getting that deep into the end zone. A touchdown again. Stockton. Quick out, intended for Derek Willis.
Earlier, I'm not so sure how 100% healthy he is.
On 3rd and 9, drops that one in, and it's knocked away. Cantrell, the intended receiver.
Back in as well.
McCleskey and Sanders are back deep as Barden boots it away again. Outstanding roll to go along with this one. Well, Michael Barton's had a pretty good couple of weeks.
Done one of the greatest reclamation projects for a long time to set up at Iron Bowl.
Could be interesting too what happens with Washington as you see Hill. It's wide open for him.
Finds a nice little void and they're going fast to take advantage of it.
Well, it's McCleskey again. Out of the shotgun. Childs again. Stice. Looping it for Washington to the back shoulder, and he's got it. From the 17. Nice cutback by Carson. Go heavy left. Well, had a problem with the snap controlling it, and that's just going to turn into a negative play. Hill is stopped in his tracks. Jenkins again there to wrap him up. Leading scorer all time. Right through.
It's not the equivalent of breaking serve, but when you know both these teams are capable of scoring at will, that's a win on that last possession.
Reginald Davis does field this one and gets it up. Good to have you aboard, Anthony. Quick look in for Cutie. Mahomes drops it on the check down to Cutie for a first down. Mahomes. Oh, that's got to be a hold. Willies was absolutely held and then thrown down at the 40-yard line.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. The 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Because he knew he was in trouble again on the release. You can see him working. Just get that hand all the way wrapped around his hip. That's what was shocking me. I'm sitting there saying, good Lord.
Oh, it's a little reverse.
Nice.
Back to Mahomes and then back to a wide open receiver. The kitchen sink from the Texas Tech sideline.
They go pace and tempo to get rid of that ball with pressure in his face.
24 yards on the game. Now Mahomes throwing it for the corner, incomplete. Cantrell, the intended receiver. Efficiencies, and they play around them as best they can. Mahomes, beautifully done. That's Mason Reed again.
Gape and continue to extend that play.
He's got 217 yards now. Yeah. And there's Mahomes. He wants it. He got it. Touchdown.
Maybe the top of his hand.
Yeah, but see
down.
The ball, you don't from that angle you don't see where the ball is.
The big mistake is when they reverse it when they shouldn't. But
touchdown.
Only that defensive stand by Texas Tech holding Oklahoma State to a field goal. Sanders is back deep. Will take it from his 1.
During the return, holding, return team number 87. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Pace for Bedlam to matter for the Big 12 title potentially. This team is interested in that, and there again is Rudolph for Washington. He will take it post to post. Touchdown.
Big end.
Rogan with the extra point.
They did. Yes, they did. We can connect the dots.
Yeah. Davis is back deep, awaiting the kick. He'll take it from his 5. On what will be the final play potentially of the quarter.
He had to wait long and a hard time for that particular opportunity, but when it came in bunches.
Jonathan Giles takes that. Mahomes, this is where he's really dangerous.
Wow.
Beautifully done to Cameron Batson.
Going the opposite direction and finds a guy in the middle of the field from the numbers. That's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. How about that ad lib? He goes to the left hand. Markers fly as Quentin White.
False start. Offense. Number 78. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
2nd and 14. Mahomes under pressure. What a pass. Cutie's got it. And now we're seeing some of those plays. 6 of Oklahoma State. Looking for Cutie. Did not get turned around. Yeah, big time. Only a matter of time before you knew he was going to get it together. Safety valve is Quentin White. That's a play you call knowing fourth down is in play. Mahomes dumps it at the last moment possible. And I believe it's going to be a first down. That's Quentin White.
Finding a soft spot, just dunking and dinking.
Mahomes on the cross. Giles dropped it again. That's 2 today. 2nd and 10.
Late blitz pressure.
There had to be some contact there. Yes, Batson.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 31. Spot foul. Automatic. First down.
You can see the route right there on the outside. He gets that left hand and pulls him back around, and Batson.
Wide receiver screen to Batson. He reverses his field, and now Mahomes sets a block for him. And he vaults himself inside the 20. Mahomes has plenty of room, and he knows where the sticks are.
Boundary will be the short side. There you go.
In the corner, Cutie. Out of bounds, he dropped it too.
Yeah, you're running a post or a corner route in that particular situation. You're right there.
Mahomes looking for some help. Just throws it away. Here he goes again. He got a block. Up for grabs in the end zone. Incomplete.
Wow. Back end could jump and pluck that one out of the air.
Only 8 interceptions for him this season. 27 yards this kick.
Nation round out my top 5.
Oh, and onside. Onside, and they got it. They did. They absolutely got it, and it's Amendola who kicked it that's on top of it.
And again, you made the comment earlier that it's not really a risk in certain situations. If you don't have the hands teams out there, why not go for it?
We didn't pick up on it either, but it happens. That's Quentin White. And it's on the ground. Oklahoma State says they've got it. And they do. Has had 3 blocked kicks during the course of this year. That's the best in the Big 12. And he comes away with the pilfer here after White lost it. The outing of the afternoon, and they go reverse, double reverse. It's Washington. So McCleskey. Hill. Yeah, he got north and south in a hurry, didn't he? Rudolph. Well, that's a fantastic play by Stice. Well, Texas Tech defensively is that's what you want. Rudolph towards the boundary, incomplete. We'll punt it away. Cameron Batson back deep. Fair catch being called at the 12. First down from Mahomes. Quentin White is in the backfield. A pass intended for. On 2nd and 10, that's Cantrell with a reception. Possession that really matters. Pretty good separation that time for Tony Brown. Ooh, how about that RPO, huh? Cutie. Actually, before the Texas game, he said, yeah, if it's not something he's not thrilled with, then we're not going to do it. Quentin White, 2nd and 11 after the loss. Pressure off the corner. It's Justin Phillips. Not always the easiest. Mahomes. Beautifully done to Batson for a first down. How about that? 20 yards, no big deal. Swing it out to Jonathan Giles. Jonathan Giles. On the ground. Quentin White. Well, they're doing this down to their 3rd tailback.
Forward yards to give.
Right on cue. And White. Mahomes has room. Intended for Batson. Markers down in the end zone.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. Foul from the end zone. By rule, ball be placed at the 2-yard line. First and goal.
Well, it's a lot to ask these guys. You can see him. He's got his jersey all over. Those white jerseys and those hands on the back of it.
Nothing doing. In fact, stuffed a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Bootleg action. Mahomes with some room on his own. Just before he could reach for the pylon, he was knocked out.
Let's see if
you got to make sure that he did not hit out of bounds before the ball hit the pylon.
Well, that's the
issue.
I don't think you're going to be able to overturn it, though, Tim.
Right here. This is the angle you want.
Oh, his knee was down.
I think his knee was down before the ball touched the ground before he touched it.
His left knee was down before the ball actually hit the pylon.
Touchdown, White. Unless, of course, he fakes it. He's 3 for 3 with trick plays today. Ooh, did he miss it? He missed it.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? Had not missed a college field goal inside of 40 in his career coming in to today's game.
I mean, he just
Shank
opened his face on it like a club.
Right. You have to feel for that young man.
Somebody's got to get in his ear because that kind of stuff can stay with you a long time.
It can. Washington on top of it.
Yeah, no chance.
The Hands team brings it in at the 45-yard line. Kick again. Chris Carson with a healthy gain to the 28. And Cameron Batson, watch if the ball moves at all.
You
when
always
Batson
try to look at the lace.
Right there.
Yeah, it did move late. The
Slightly.
Ball, it opened
a very slight move.
The ball leaned toward the holder.
So high and mighty as they are. Justice Hill. Then you'd have to give the ball up.
See, they were trying to let him score.
Ball back. And Carson short of the first down.
Timeout.
3rd and 1. Carson got the first down and immediately took a knee. Victory formation from the shotgun now. So what do you make of where we are in the Big 12 the rest of the way after this?
I think Oklahoma's a team to beat, but as I just mentioned, 3 of the last 5 have been won by Oklahoma State in the Bedlam Series. We'll see how it plays out.
And let's not forget West Virginia still controls its destiny as well in this conference after their big win today against Texas. Our final score, 45-44. After a missed extra point off a difficult hold between Batson and Clayton Hatfield after a touchdown that seemed to be getting us ready for the potential of overtime had taken place.